Okay, we're recording this, so Larry, you were saying Shelvin should have some good war stories or something.
Yes, about his experience at his first. We're gonna call it Supreme. All right,
Well, it was a
Okay.
midwinter conference.
midwinter conference.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have it every year in Chicago.
yeah, man. I met a beautiful brother, brother Joe Knight. Left a very, very, very impressionable impression on me. And the brother been in the order
Forever.
75 years. Longer than I even been alive. You know what I'm saying? He was in the order before I was even born. So, the things that he spoke of and talked about were the upright character of the men, the discipline, the principles, and how sometimes when brother get into higher houses, they forget about the first 3 degrees,
Yes, sir.
and they forget about the basic and the principles and the discipline that those 3 degrees teach you. And they just get focused on, oh, higher house, higher house. He says, yeah, higher house is a beautiful thing, but you can't forget your foundation. And that left a lasting impression on me. Like, hey, look, even though we do aspire to gain more knowledge, we still have to remember our foundation and what made us who we are. And he was very, very knowledgeable of the jurisprudence. Like, man, the brother was just talking about it like he wrote the book. So I really, really enjoyed that. But I enjoyed talking to the older individuals that's been associated with the craft more than anything. That's what I really, when we get together, that's really what I like to do is go by the older individuals that's been in the craft, that's lived the craft, and hear their stories of how it helped change them and where it brought them from and how successful they are. And you never want to be that weak link. It inspires you to continue to grow, continue to study, continue to have that drive. Because man, if he still got that drive at 92, no, 93 years old, man, that's the fervency for real. That man, you still burning at that age, man, it's impressive. You
Hmm.
know, if the good Lord say the same, hopefully I can be like that one day too. If I could just hold the candlestick to that. Even when him and Grandmaster Ware and I can't never think of the brother name that was sitting at the table with him. And man, if I could just get a tenth of what they know, well, I'll be some serious. I'll be some serious.
You gotta slow your roll, kinfolk.
Hey, I am. Hey, guess what I was doing? I was using my attentive ear.
You attend. There you go.
Hey, I used it all weekend too. Because they was dropping jewels and giving tokens, and I was steady there up there picking them up. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna use that one day. They gave me some stuff I could use on Grant when he think he young again. So,
Well, you one of the new YNs.
oh man, come on now.
Come on, cuz.
I'm a YK, young knowledgeable brother.
Okay.
Can't be no YN. Nah, them days over with.
Can't beat it.
But yeah,
But
man,
other than that, you enjoyed yourself.
yes sir, I did. I got a better understanding of Universal Supreme and the criteria in which we need to go about to make the craft better
Gotcha.
and more influenceable, you know? And I think that's what I got away from this weekend. Some things I didn't understand, but I asked Grant, he explained it to me. And, some things I was like, well, hey, Grant, what do you think about this? It's just like different things. Younger people have other ideas than what the elders do, but at the same time, I believe, sometimes we just got to trust our elders because of the experience that they have
Right.
and the things that they've already been through that we may see and be like, oh, let's try this. And they'll be like, nah, that ain't gonna work. We tried that already. So, you gotta trust your God. And I believe trusting the God and the path that Grand got us on, man, I really believe that we as a craft, man, will totally benefit from it.
Hold on a minute. Whose iPhone?
Our phone?
You got to say something or I'm going to disconnect you.
Is that an eavesdropper?
I don't know, but
Can't have no eavesdroppers. Can't have them. Got to go.
Nah, that
okay,
brother Carl.
Brother Johnson, Carl Johnson. Okay, you need to
Is that Johnson?
show your mug when you come on this phone.
Oh, his mic off.
That's all right. He can hear me, so you can cut it off now. I know who you are.
Oh, okay. That's across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Brother Shelvin.
Yeah, so just the experience. I think I what I went when I went to Chicago, I didn't really know what to expect. I'll say that.
Right.
I didn't know what to expect, but I walked away from it so much more enlightened and so much more confident that the craft is where I want to be and what I want to do. You know, you leave impressions with people when you can build and share knowledge and people like the older individuals, even when I asked questions, they didn't get an attitude about it. They didn't frown up or nothing. They was like, well, brother, this is how you need to look at it. Sometimes when brothers have that knowledge and they've been in the craft so long, a redundant question they get irritated with. And man, I didn't get that reaction at all. Like they were more than happy to tell me what what uh what I was asking more like, hey,
Right.
look at it from this point of view. Don't just take your craft and just say, oh, well, this is this. Man, internalize it. Once you internalize it, then man, live it and let the people around you see what you're living. And then they can get an understanding for it. And then that brings them towards you and they'll gravitate towards you because they want to see, man, what the hell is he doing? You know, what's making him stand out? What's making him different? And Grant said all the time, like, man, if you're around people every day and they're not inquisitive about what's making you change, then you need to go back in the playbook and start back digesting some stuff. And man, the unit, I'll say this: we have a very, very strong commitment with brothers and sisters that I think is going to be very, very profitable for the craft. Brothers came up with a bunch of ideas and, you know, problematic problems that we have. And it's for us to come up with the solutions now. How do we come up with the solutions? What's the solution? And like he said, man, we cannot be like everybody else. Because if we're like everybody else, then what's the sense of being a Mason? What's the sense of being an Eastern Star? If the Eastern Stars in the club shaking their booty like the girl down the street, then what's the point of becoming an Eastern Star? If the Masons still doing what the brothers on the corners doing, then what's the sense of being a Mason? There's no difference. Oh, I don't have to be a Mason to do that. I can just continue to do what I do. So, we sing a song, This Little Light of Mine, and we really got to shine. We have to shine so bright that, man, everybody wants to see what this light's about. And I
So you
believe, yeah, and
you
I
gonna
believe
continue
we're,
walking in that light,
yeah,
that beautiful light.
that beautiful light. But the brother Joe Knight, though, Man, all right, man. When I say I could talk about him all night, I could talk about
Where
that
is he
brother.
out of? I know
Detroit.
Detroit.
him, but
He's out of
oh, he's from
Detroit.
okay, okay.
As
Doing night. Oh,
Brother Shelvin was saying, 93 years old from Detroit, and he's had all the titles in the Grand Lodges that you could ask, and the Supreme,
huh.
and still cognizant and pulling back information from the first degree. Now, mind you, there were probably about 800 people at this
It was about 800
meeting.
again.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I
all right.
think it was probably more than that.
That's
So,
what I know you was gonna pay attention to that. How many people was down there?
You know, yeah. We were very, very deep. They had a lot of light in there. A lot of light.
Did
Yeah,
they
so
was the hotel overflow? Did they have to use another hotel? Or everybody was right there at that one particular one?
I think we did have people at other hotels, Graham, because for the scholarship, I seen a lot of people pulling up in their cars, or maybe they stayed in Chicago or
Oh
made
yeah,
the
there's a lot
trip.
of them stay there.
Yeah, so it was very, very, very crowded.
Brother Weber, any questions?
I wish I was there.
Not at this point, Grant. I'm just listening and taking it all in.
Brother Johnson?
Is Johnson on there?
Yeah, he said no. His mic is off. Okay. Anything else? Any other notable people that you met, Brother Shelvin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I met a lot of the Grand Masters. They got woo. Man, it seemed like everybody walked through the hallway was a Grand Master, a
Or
33rd.
past or
Yeah,
past
past
grandmaster.
Grand Masters. And they had this one brother, he's from Detroit. He was a past Grand Master, but he was a noble Shriner. And
Mhm.
I stood outside, I talked to him for quite a long time. Cause
Pastor
we was
Charles?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What's his
Yeah,
name?
that's Malachi Dean.
yeah.
Okay.
He's the imperial potentate for the Supreme.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a great discussion with him. I talked to him for a little while. He thought I was a little higher up the degrees than I was like, nah, brother, I'm just still at the three. He was like, well, you talk like you're a little bit higher than that. I was like, nah, I don't, I'm on training wheels. I'm on my training wheels. That's it. I got my training wheels
You
on.
still cautious, huh?
Yeah, I'm still cautious. But we had talked and he had went over some, brothers very inquisitive and he went over some stuff and I was like, wow, gave me his rundown of how he came into the craft and what the craft did for him for his personal life, life goals and everything. And it's one thing that I always noticed about the older brothers that's been in the craft a long time. Man, they are very successful. They are very successful. I did not hear one older brother that's been in the craft that was like, oh, well, man, I'm still struggling doing this or I'm still struggling doing that. Man, all of the brothers are very well off. They're very articulate with their words. And, you can tell that, hey, man, you don't really get to highlight a lot of black males to where they're always knowledgeable. They always got something good going on. They kind of try to glorify all the bad things about us. But in that room, man, you couldn't have told me one bad thing about, and it was no, how can I say it? It was no disharmony or animosity with the grandmasters here, there, wherever. It's like they were all together and they was on one accord. Hey, how do we get the craft better? How do we motivate and get everything better? It was like they just all came with one agenda already on their mind. And man, they stuck to it all weekend. I applaud them for that. I really applaud them for that because being the head and showing your humility is great, especially when it's a bunch of different egos in the room, you know? Because some people feel like, oh, well, I need to have this my way. I need to have that my way. And I know, if it was around, it wasn't around when I was in the vicinity. When I was in the vicinity, it was nothing but love. I ain't gonna lie, it was great. It was great. I could have stayed there and soaked up knowledge all day. Because I was
Right.
going from one conversation to the other. One brother started talking, he'd catch my ear. I'll be moseying on over there. Hey, how you doing, brother? What's your name? Okay, my name is Brother Sheldon. Let me get your number real quick. You know. So, I'm good for getting numbers.
Well, you networking, man. Hey, Grant,
Yes, sir.
did you get a chance to address certain things or change certain things, or you were nominated for certain things, or did you have a punching bag somewhere or something?
I had a few words to say
Okay.
in the meeting. Yeah, I sat back and listened and listened and listened, and it just got I got full, so I had to say something.
Well, did you?
We actually are trying. We ain't trying. We actually started because we had a meeting after the meeting. Brother Shelvin was in where we started a process and put some ideas on paper that we're gonna look at. Uh, just to let the cat out of the bag, we're talking about doing a raffle for a cruise for about 5 days. Okay, so that should be a big draw because a 5 day cruise, you win it, you got a whole year to use it. And
All right.
we're not talking about the little kiddie carnival cruise. We're talking top of the line.
Royal.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But
Royal Caribbean.
a couple of the brothers had travel agencies, so they putting that together for us to get together and do that. And then there's a couple other ideas that we have that can unify the order and elevate our members.
Hmm.
So we actually going after the harmony.
Yes, sir. And boy, it was harmony too, boy. I thought I was going to Chicago. I was gonna get some rest. I ain't get no rest. Every time,
No, don't tell me you didn't get no rest, cuz.
every time I turn around, either Ledbetter was calling me, Tony was calling me, or Ellis was calling me, and boy, we was hanging out and we was vibing, and man, boy, I thought I was gonna get some rest.
Then you go on to what's that? What they call it?
What?
Where y'all meet, everybody meet. Uh, Hospitality.
Oh yeah, we had hospitality. It was fun. The food was horrible though. I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie
know
to
what
you.
happened, man. It wasn't
Well,
Man,
horrible.
the food that the hotel served
Oh
at the
Lord, okay.
banquet was different, but in the hospitality they had food.
well, I
Did
wasn't
they have?
talking about that food. I was talking about the food in Chicago. Period.
Oh, sorry about that.
Y'all didn't get a chance to get out?
What we did, cause me, Ellis, Ledbetter, we had went to JJ's Chicken, and we just
No.
thought because everybody was talking about how good it was and everything. Man, they messed up a Philly. How you mess up a Philly cheesesteak?
Well, see,
Like,
now you talking to Brother Ware. Brother Ware travels. He always look for the ghetto and want to go to the hood.
The
Okay,
hood.
hey, well, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. We was a whole hour away from the hood, so
Oh, y'all was in there.
yeah, so we was a whole hour. But I did get to go. When I first got there, me. Me, Dominique, and my wife, who went sightseeing and stuff. Went to Millennium Park. Went Lake Michigan, and I walked around Lake Michigan and stuff like that. We didn't get a chance to go to Sears Tower because we would have never made nothing on time if we went there. But it was man, it was great. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was very very.
Now, did you guys from Mount Tabor, did y'all stay in the banquet the whole damn time, or y'all got up and get the hell out of there?
Nah, we stayed the whole time. Man,
Are
we
you
had
serious?
we stayed the whole banquet. Then we stayed the whole after right after the banquet. You know how they have the little
The after
uh
party.
the after part. Man, we had to run Grand Matron up out of there.
Did y'all get some little trinkets?
What trinkets?
Oh, that things different from every year. I mean, y'all didn't get no free photos, little gifts at the table, and all that.
Oh no, you had to pay for that.
Oh
You
yeah,
had
things have changed.
to, you had to pay for them photos.
Okay, now in the hospitality, did y'all get free alcohol?
Yeah, they. Oh no, they
Okay.
didn't. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. After the party, they was giving out free alcohol. After the scholarship award, alcohol was free. That's one thing I will say. They did not charge for alcohol.
Well, did you get a chance to see your twin down there?
Who?
Whoever that twin was.
Man, it was. I had a bunch of twins. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was riding with brothers from Cleveland, Detroit. The grandmaster from Cleveland, he cool. Oh man, he cool as a fan. Hey, well, he got them long dreads. I told him I'm gonna steal his idea of that the shirt that they had. I already told him. I said, "Hey, bro, I like them shirts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to copy them. Mount Tabor, we're gonna have to get us something. Like, man, they nice. I ain't gonna lie. They have some nice grand large shirts, and I'm gonna put
Brother
that in the
Mel.
works, huh?
I see Brother Melvin preaching.
Oh yeah,
Melvin.
get them and
There go Mel.
How's it going, bro? It's good
It's
to
all
see your
right, brother.
face, man. It's good
Who,
to see
me?
your face. Yeah,
Well, man, I'm on top and not at the bottom.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Now that I've seen your face, I'm good.
All
no.
right, all right.
MJ, you know
Likewise.
what MJ stands? That's greatness.
Hey,
Oh,
but you
okay.
know what?
I'll accept that. I'll accept it.
You know what's crazy, brother Larry? Though,
What's that?
man, most of the old heads, man, they be on their first 3 degrees. They be really on the first 3 degrees. Like,
Man, it's just one of them things. You gonna probably find this out later. I don't think I've met anybody that met on the 33rd or met
uh,
on a 95, or they met because they're Royal Arts. All your past signs, groups, and all that knowledge come from that ground floor. I call it middle school. That's before you go to high school. And then you're supposed to know something before you can graduate.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So,
But
So when you say they all on the third degree, but you don't mean that they haven't gone past the third degree. You mean that's just where they like being.
no, it's not so much of that. They're more concerned about your first 3 degrees.
first 3 degrees.
They want
Yeah.
you to know your inner apprentice because they say that's the foundation. That's what's the discipline. You get your discipline from the first 3 degrees. You get your principles from the first 3 degrees. As long as you within those first 3 degrees, you within your bounds. You got your foundation. It's solid. Everything after that is just add-on knowledge. That's how they feel about it. That's just add-on knowledge. That's just something, hey, you feel like you want to enhance your knowledge about certain subjects or interests or whatever. Hey, all for it. Great. But if you don't know your first 3 degrees, they feel like, hey, man, if you ain't mastered your first three, you need to go back and remaster.
Well, guess what?
Hmm.
A lot of jurisdictions that you go to, if you really sit there and talk to some of the guys, hell, I don't damn near forgot half of the shit that some people ain't never tried to learn yet. But you got some of them young guys, every jurisdiction is different. This was not a buddy system. You talking about when they released your cable tow back then, back in the day?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you was on your own to travel. But once you did that, there's some people who just awarded stuff because they come to meetings every day. You don't still don't know nothing.
Here you go, my daddy.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Put your mouth on it, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
She went to Chicago too?
Nah, she didn't go. I should.
Oh man.
Hey, you
Brother
know what?
Mel, did you go?
You
Brother
talking to
Mel.
me?
Yeah,
No,
did
no,
you
I
make
didn't
it?
go. No, I didn't go.
Okay. I thought you went to represent the middle age.
No, no. I would have been representing the damn near 70-year-olds.
Okay, very good, very good. I would
Hey,
have.
I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of those brothers like from Cleveland. I know they has a lot of brothers from Cleveland because I kicked it with them. You know, they're very interested in coming down here. You know, you got some brothers from Detroit that are interested in coming down here. You know, and they were like, "Hey, man, when y'all have something, man, shoot us word, man, so we can come travel to Houston and check y'all out, see what y'all got going on, man. Hey, we like to travel too, so
Hey,
it would, huh?
I was talking to Grant. Grant
Yes, sir.
was the great architect of the universe there, brother.
All day long, but you talking about a person or the actual great architect?
No, no, the person out of California.
Man, I don't know who you're talking about.
You do know he spoke. He spoke at one of our Palm Sunday or something.
Oh no, no,
Because that's another jurisdiction.
right.
Okay,
That's another supreme.
Oh,
another.
bro, that brother Omar Muhammad, he's a pretty knowledgeable, good brother. I feel like he needs brothers that's supportive of him and everything, and I think things could probably get going. The way that the Grand Masters envision it to get going. I ain't gonna lie to you. When we were going to Chicago, I thought Universal was just gonna be a bunch of hot smoke. I ain't gonna lie to you. But getting around the brothers and understanding the format and everything about it, it gave me a different perspective.
How many meetings did you get a chance to go to?
1.5.
One and a half.
Yeah.
Well, you got kicked out of. You got kicked out of one.
Man, I'm always trying to sneak in a meeting.
Well, your grandmaster's supposed to protect you, bro.
Man, he wasn't
That's
in the
funny.
room then.
That's funny.
I went
You
in
his
the
armor
room,
bearer,
but I
huh?
went in the room. It was a bunch of grandmasters and grand matrons in there.
Oh
But see,
Lord, you know.
they had mislabeled the meeting room, and the meeting room that I was trying to go in, it still had the grand masters and grand matrons in there. So I kind of snuck through the door with another grand master because he thought I was a grand
The
master.
grandmaster, yeah.
Hey, dude, when they realized I was in the wrong spot, I went on, gone up out of there before they said something. I ain't want to pay no
That's
fine. Hey,
that
them fine.
half. That's
Huh?
that half you talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Them fines hefty down there though. Woo.
Yeah, I know. I know. There's a bunch of past masters, grandmasters, young grandmasters, old grandmasters.
Hey, you know how you enter a room and everybody just turn around and look?
Yeah.
I say, oh, no, I need to get up on out of here. I ain't got no safety net in here.
What kind of
Just about to
fines?
say, hey, grandmaster, hold up for a
What,
minute.
what kind of fines were they levying over there? You have an idea, Shelvin?
Sir?
How much the fines were that they were levying?
Oh, 85, starting off at 85. They said that early.
85 is what?
$85.
Yeah, but what? To go to the meeting, I'm talking about if you're late.
If you do any interruptions, I don't think they were really tripping about you coming in late. It depends on who you were, really. Because I know they wasn't finna find brother Joe Knight. I know they wasn't finna do that. But if you, yeah. If you got your phone, Grant got to be the marshal.
Oh, you mean stuff like that?
Yeah, Grant was the marshal. Grant was keeping an eye on everybody, make sure they wasn't playing with their phones and everything.
Well, he was trying to collect money. That sounds like Grant.
Then he had his little sheriff shirt on too. He had a little
What?
cowboy shirt with the little thing with his cowboy hat and his cowboy. He did look like a sheriff too.
Howdy, partner. You better believe it, buddy.
They wanted all of us to dress up like we were from Texas.
Oh, really? I know. I saw y'all before y'all got on the plane. Did Texas represent?
Yes, sir. I pulled out my horse riding gear.
Yeah, so did.
What?
I think I looked just like a cowboy.
Did you have your chaps on?
No chaps and no spurs.
But you had your jeans on?
My
and your
jeans, my boots, my cowboy shirt with the flap. The flap that
Yeah,
that
I know
covers
what you're talking about.
yeah.
The pockets?
No, it's just a flap that folds over goes down to your lower chest. And then the cowboy hat. I had my cowboy buckle on.
One thing I will say, brothers, wherever you go, boy, once you say Hubert Way, you better be on point.
You do what?
I say once you go somewhere and you tell them you with Grand Lodge Mount Tabor and brother Hubert Grandmaster Way is your Grandmaster, you better be on point. Because he is well known and well respected.
I heard about him.
Yeah. and I think brothers will be very offended if you say his name and you ain't representing what he putting out there. So always keep that in mind.
Did Louisiana show up?
What did they? Oh, I mean, I had all my cousins with me.
I had to
kick it with my cousins
down there.
Yeah, they was down there.
I know it was something new to them too.
Yeah, a few of them were new.
Okay.
That was their first trip.
All right. Well, did they do any I'm gonna call it a blessing. Did anybody get their 33rd down there?
No, sir. Wasn't that kind of party.
Oh, okay. Very good. That's gonna be Vegas.
This was preparation for Vegas and for the future. As I said, Universal, and I'm sure with the Supreme too, but Universal is looking at laying down some plans for growth. So
to grow?
There's going to be some things coming your way that is going to require us to get up off of it and go to work. But the rewards are many because we don't know who have our blessings.
Yeah.
And after this, probably another 5 minutes, so I'm gonna stop recording and give y'all some of that information.
Okay.
Any other questions for Brother Shelvin? Ellis and Johnson, they've been there before. So, but this was Brother Shelvin's first time.
To my Grandmaster Shelvin.
Yeah.
Hey, hold it down now. Hold it down.
Grandmaster Shelvin.
I hear you. That was a good one now.
Yeah, he might be after me, and I ain't gonna complain once somebody show the way I put it to him and to the others that went. I want my ceiling to be their floor.
Okay.
So whatever I leave, use that as a floor and build upon that. And that is why I wanted you guys to go. Now there is another trip, which is to Memphis, April 17th through the 19th.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about driving that one.
Yes, sir.
Road trip.
Yeah.
Road trip to Memphis?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
it's one of those things, Melvin. We've done it before and had a ball. Okay, we took a road trip to Virginia. About
That's a
4 or
long
5 of
drive.
them.
That's a long ride. I've made that trip before.
Yeah, we had fun because we were laughing and talking, and basically nobody went to sleep.
I don't think I'd have a problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
like I said, basically nobody went to sleep because and it was all hard heads, all
Oh
men,
Lord.
all brothers.
It's
So
4 of them, right?
you know when brothers get together like that, some lies gonna creep out.
I was wondering if you gonna tell the backdrop to that.
No. So, but I don't know whether we're gonna drive or how we're gonna do it. But I'll get the flyer to you, and then of course we got the Supreme in July. So you really get a feel for what Masonry is all about. Because at this one in Chicago, there were men from pretty much every state of the Union. Didn't see anybody from Oklahoma or New Mexico, but hey, they there. So
Hmm.
any other questions?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Brother Weber.
Supreme in July. Where is that one being held?
Las Vegas.
Okay.
And we'll get that information to you. We'll get our grand secretary to send that information out. So you guys can register and try and get your air flights cheap. So I got one sister that I asked her to try and be our point on traveling. She's good at looking for deals and low prices and all that kind of good stuff. And she said yes, so we're gonna find out. If you're interested in going, let us know. And we see if we can't get it all done.
Vegas, Vegas.
And the thing about it is this now, Brother Ware asked Shelvin a question about how many meetings did he go to. You go to the ones you're qualified to go to. And when the other meetings are going on, then you can sightsee or do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it a little fun. Any other questions? Brother Johnson, anything you want to know?
No.
Okay. Brother Melvin, any questions?
No, I'm good. Sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah, I think Shelvin did. I did too. Of course, that hospitality after the banquet, I hung around for about an hour, and I went and crashed. I had to give up the ghost.
That's what I did.
Yeah. And
We didn't. We stayed up.
got home
What,
Sunday.
until the next morning?
Man, we stayed up to about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Because after that, we got to ripping and running to each other's room and moving around and, you know, doing what we do.
So, but I do thank y'all for coming on the call.
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear anything that's out of sort, so you might catch this on Most Wishful Mount Tabor YouTube channel. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm going to stop the recording.
All right.